Oh my god, it's officially been 3 years since the beginning of it all. You know what that means.
Can you do the Two Babies, One Fox comic?
If I think of a joke. I don't want to make those videos just to disturb people like I did at first. I also want to be funny. Even today, I don't always add something on top of the disturbing factor, but I definitely need to, especially for a comic like Two Babies, One Fox. If the whole joke was just, the internet's gross, then the video would be like 10 seconds, because I can't actually show it.
What's your favorite type of food?
Meat, I guess.
Why do you use the lizard as your profile?
Well, my profile picture isn't the lizard at all. It's actually Earl Sinclair from Dinosaurs.
Thank you so much for answering my question, friend. By the way, interesting question. What's your favorite TV show? Generally curious.
Don't get cocky, it's not that interesting. It's very close between Impractical Jokers and Who is America, but I'm gonna have to give it to Impractical Jokers just because of how much more of it there is. I will find every member of my most distant family that has not seen it yet just for an excuse for me to watch it again. Especially now, since rewatching it is the only way it can be enjoyed.
Do you like Nintendo or Sega?
Well, as companies, they both suck ass. But if you're asking that, like I have to choose one over the other, then I guess Nintendo, because at least they still know how to make games.
Do you have a crush on anyone?
Well, I was gonna say yes, but then I looked at your profile picture, and now all the infatuation in my soul's gone for good.
Well, they're both so deep.
Mostly because I'm a guy, but also because I don't want you freaks getting the wrong idea and getting off to it.
I have a question. Why on earth are you uploading those naughty videos? Like, bro, you're cringe.
Because I'm naughty.
Bro, can I get unbanned from your Discord server?
You could, yeah.
I question where you keep getting these kind of stuff.
I usually just search on Google the franchise I'm looking for and then hentai comics. So please stop asking me to give you the link, it's not that hard to find.
What is the Discord channel, Finn?
It's a beautiful wonderland for all my fans to live in peace and harmony. You should come on down.
Do you feel awkward after doing these comics?
Not really, not anymore. It's been 3 years, man. I've kind of gotten numb to it. It's kind of similar to my inability to be disturbed by horror movies just because of how many of them I've seen.
Are you sure you're born in a cult?
Well, I guess by definition, it's not even close to being small enough, so let's just call it extremist religion.
Fine! What are your opinions on furries?
It's a fetish that's not quite bestiality, but it's pretty close. I mean, something about the characters having animal features turns them on, but the people who make it their whole lifestyle are clearly mentally ill, and if the media keeps feeding into their delusion by calling it a community, then they'll never be cured.
Now to be curious, how did you meet or see the furry community, and what did you think back then when you saw it for the first time?
Honestly, I can't remember, but it was most likely a cringe compilation. I watched a lot of those when I was a kid, but the first time I saw furry in the wild was when we took our pet duck to the park, may rest in peace. There was a woman with a full-on fursuit, and I had to explain to my dad that it wasn't a mascot. Thankfully, she didn't see us, because she'd probably rape our duck.
Any favorite video games?
To limit it to a few, I'd say the Arkham games, the Halos, the new Doom games, and Crazy Taxi. I love Crazy Taxi.
Do you like memes?
Not even a little bit. Whenever something even vaguely funny becomes a meme, people immediately ruin it.
My question is, when will you do a cringy Genshin Impact comic? They're weird.
I usually only dub things based on properties that I'm familiar with, and I wouldn't be caught dead playing Genshin Impact, mostly because I'd be dead.
Well, you create more music in the future.
Definitely. Mario Says and Monkey Bars are actually songs I made up over a decade ago. I would borrow my dad's awful $20 camera and just show my true passion for singing. After listening to the lyrics of those songs, you're most likely wondering, gee, was this written by a 7-year-old? Well, it was. And I am on the lookout for aspiring musicians, because my first 2 remastered songs just used copyright-free music I found on YouTube, but I want to respect my childhood more than that. I want it all to be original. And yes, that means there's plenty more songs I made for my childhood that I did not bring back yet. If you have any experience with music, hit me up. I can make you a superstar. And of course, leave your questions in the comments and I will get to them when I get enough.